Let's see how long it stays live and if it tries to kick me out. So far, we're okay. So far, we're okay. I'd like to give it a minute or two. All right, so we are good. Howdy, everyone. What's up? It's early. I got a 360 vlog of Dinosaur in again, as well as a little dining video for you guys. So we'll be sharing those later, but I'll have to edit them and all that. Just so you know, the 360 ones, they take forever to edit. Other bad thing, I forgot my sunglasses in my car. It was pitch black when I drove in. But howdy everyone, good morning, welcome. We're gonna try and do a little dual action as always. So I have the Explorer grip set up on the Ace Pro 2 right now. It's a 35-minute wait for Navi River Journey and it's 20 minutes for the Safari. Which one do you guys prefer? Let me know in the chat. If you're new here, hello, Tom Zort. We are the Rogue Attraction. And two people already went away because they're like, oh my God, it's his face. Good morning, Richard Scott. We're gonna check out any new merch to see if there's anything for Fire and Ash while here. I do know they closed the custom figures, but I never did that because they never had beard options. I guess it's like, I also need to get one of these rookery type things for my Banshee. I feel like that's something I have to do at some point. I also like that in here, unlike other places on property, the merch is clearly, oh, they have little carrier bags now? Oh, that's cute. Unlike other places on property, the merch is actually like very well pointed out price-wise. So I think that's one thing other places could do is point out the prices clearly, because sometimes they don't. I also need to get armor for him. It's only $20 for the armor. I think I'll get one piece of armor. One piece of armor. But so far, I've not seen anything for Fire and Ash yet. Unless that armor was like sneaking the Fire and Ash stuff in early. I don't know. That could be the case.
Oh, yeah, the hour of land time that everyone has. Okay, good morning.
Kaite? Is that the right? Kalte. Okay. So that's like their rising suns or bright suns. I have the orange version of this guy. I'm wondering if they'll finally give us a Taruk Mak'Tau. I do like the all over print shirts and hoodies. They're like matching. That's actually a pretty good vibe. Give them that. It's also early. I know guys are used to more 10 in the morning. So, just wanted to give a quick little overview of what merch. I don't see anything new or super new. I don't see anything for Fire and Ash yet. I do have this one shirt, the Sivako, with Taruk Mak'Tau on it. That's like the only Taruk merch they have. Oh, more Taruk. They also have some, what do you call these things? Plants that don't need as much water. I don't remember the name. Succulents. Succulents! They have some succulents. And I also appreciate this cup. This is a good coffee cup. I wish it was reversed. $24.99. It's a good coffee cup, but I do wish it was reversed so it would be a little bit more stable on the base than on the top. Just a little bit of a personal preference. Also, I always wish they would sell the bags that they have hanging up because they actually look cool. Like, I just feel like you should be able to get one of the bags. They're not bad bags. But that could be my opinion. But yeah, the custom action figures are gone from Satuli, from here. But we might stop back after the stream. It looks like they only have, they have all three armors still? Yeah, they do have all three. I kind of like the gray. Not gonna lie. And that is the correct, the Sky Clan. So that is the Omotokaru. Yes, I learned how to say Omotokaru.
Really, Peter?
I don't know why I did, but I did learn how to say Omotokaru. All right, so game time decision. Head over to the Safari for the 20-minute wait, and then double back here to do. I feel like we could go to the Safari. I think Nick and Judy Hopps are supposed to, or Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps are supposed to be here now in their like Zootopia 2 outfits. So that should be out. I could be slightly mistaken that, but that should be out right now. I'm also curious on how that footage came out with the. I haven't tried recording with the Explorer grip too much yet, so we'll see how this goes. So we'll go over to the Safari since we have not had a consensus of. So I think I'm gonna listen to my gut. Safari, then we can double back for Navi River Journey if the phone has the strength. 6 minutes and we're already down to 85% battery. Ooh. That's okay though. It's not too bad out. It's humid. I'll give it that. It is humid. But overall, it's not terrible. It isn't. So we were walking the like back path. We're gonna pass by Lion King. They kind of do the crickets as white noise to make it so there's a sound buffer. I feel like they could have done a better job with that in Galaxy's Edge. I think Joe Rohde kind of and James Cameron kind of like set this up sound-wise really well. It is becoming slightly overcast, so possibility of rain at this time of year is ever present. There's never a possibility of not rain. I will say that. My shoes are making weird noise. I apologize. I think it's because this floor is slightly wet. So they're making like almost flip-flop noise, but I don't have flip-flop on. So I don't know. They're like doing a little squishy sound. I do wish they did the boat transportation here again. To have some more use of water. I feel like the boats would have helped here out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Little boat action. I'm guessing, I wonder how many of the fish from the rivers of America ended up over here. Because it's like the least active water now. Because they don't have the little character flotillas. So I feel like this might be the least active waterway. So maybe this is where they moved them to. It's honestly kind of impossible to tell. This water, there's like, you can tell there's activity on it because look how it like shimmers a little bit. See that? See that little shimmer? There's definitely activity underneath that water. Maybe some bass. Morning, JT, late night with Cap. How you doing? Morning to you. Oh, it's good. It is definitely a little bit early on a Saturday. We're already at 6,000 steps. And if you follow my ex, or Twix, or whatever you want to call it, I did get charging. Aspro. I don't know what that means. I feel like I need to look up some languages for these parks now, for the signages. Some stuff in here, I don't know what they mean. I don't know. So we're working our way over to Kilimanjaro Safaris. That's what we are doing. Lion King doesn't start yet. It is actually still nice out. Looking at 75 degrees. Some like, I want to say about 60 to 70% humidity. Not bad at all. Had my breakfast. Had some steak and eggs. Y'all see that video hopefully by Monday. Hopefully. Still breaking in my new Alaquai slip-on leather loafer things. See, no more toe shoes. Have to be regular. Sad. Well, I could wear toe shoes. It'd just be awkward. Or I have to modify them. Who knows? I do want to see if I can figure out where the Nick Wilde and Judy Hop photo thing is. If that's here yet. I know there was showing it on Disney socials. But I don't know. I left my camera on. I should have probably turned it off. Morning, Jose Taco. I'm getting some weather warnings. Possible rain starting. Hopefully it's by the time I'm done with y'all. Hopefully that's the case. Just saying. It's likely they're starting to get ready, telling them to move back, move back. So let's see if it's still 20 minutes I saw. Also, look, Pluto Sipper. Pluto Sipper's here in Africa. Okay, the Pluto Sipper is adorable, by the way. Something must be here that people like. Smells good. It did smell good. I'll give him that. Morning, Jose Taco. I think I said that. I think it's still 20 minutes. Looks like it. Might be 30. Alright, so it only went up 10 minutes on our 10-minute walk over here. But, oh, more coming out. This stops at 6:30 now. It's actually pretty dark here at 6:30, so that's probably a good idea. Sunset, I think right now in Florida is 7:09. So, probably a good idea. This isn't a terrible 30 minutes. What's up, Shadow Dragon? Morning. Oh, we can see the people waiting up ahead.
We'll see all of that when we come out too. I can't remember the name of the movie. David Bowie.
David Bowie. It is not from.
It's not? No. Oh, I know what it is now. It's from Star Wars.
There you go.
Yes. Star Wars.
Yes. It's not Labyrinth.
That's the one I was thinking.
Still, Jim Henson. Jim Henson.
Yes. That one is spooky. Now that I got closer, I saw it. Yeah.
Am I in like in the midst? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, I didn't know if I was in the middle of breaking up a group. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for like a TikTok live.
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Take
What's your handle?
the Rogue Attraction. It's like Rogue, X-Men character, Star Wars attraction, as in attractions.
Showing them the Animal Kingdom crowds this morning.
Yeah, I did a 360 video for dinosaurs. Then I did a dining review, and now it's time for live stream. You gotta do like 3 different things to make it worth it. And then, but Saturdays I try not to come because it's more local. Nothing against local people. I live here too. Okay, but nothing against local people. I live here too. But Animal Kingdom's the easiest park to get charging at. So it's like up close parking without paying for it. Well, $4. Max I've spent is $4. Yes, attractions as in rides. Thank you, Late Night. Yes. Attractions, like in rides. Yes, yes. Thank you, JT, for copying what I said. I feel like this will be a true 30 minutes wait, by the way. But that's okay. There's not much else to do here. Right now, Pandora's at 105 minutes. Navi River Journey is about 35 to 40 minutes. I think it probably went up since I walked over here. Dinosaur, I had a ride. I got to ride it 3 times in a row. So.
Now he's apprehensive. Yeah, he's apprehensive. It's
But
not scared.
it's not bad. We might do single riders for Everest, but streaming that, gotta do handheld. Have to take the mic off. I don't know about that. Sorry. It's okay. No problem. All good. His name's Zort. He's an emotional support monkey lizard. I don't know how to say that in other languages yet. I am learning Japanese and Spanish though, so we're working on that. Trying. It's been a while since I've been to Japan. Do want to go back at some point. If I'm getting on a plane, it's gotta be for a good reason. Oh, humidity. See it? See it? See it? We got the humidity going. So since this is a little bit longer line, we are gonna have it on my mug for a little bit to try to keep people privacy. Why are there canoes so far from the water? Why are there canoes so far from the water? Oh, okay. We're gonna flip you for a second so I can clean the lens. Lens cleaning.
Use it for
Lens cleaning. Glare go away? Glare kind of went away. Kind of went away. 8 of you in here, please remember to smash that like button. If I don't say that, it won't light up the little button. Yes, we're doing the safari. You can't tell? I have the hat on and everything. So yes, we're doing the safari. Anyone know the name of this hat? It does look like a construction hat, but I know it's not that. No, frame got on. If you didn't believe me, we're doing dual work right now. Oh, we got some TikTok streamers in here now too. YouTube keeps pushing me to do vertical lives. Would you guys be interested in that? I don't know. I feel like y'all watch me on the TV because that's what my analytics tells me. So I don't know. But I also like that the mic went into this little strap here on the hat. It's all nice and safe. Let's see what else. Also, I don't know when Animal Kingdom became my better service park, but I have like full service here. Epcot has fallen down. Magic Kingdom's okay. Hollywood Studios is hit or miss sometimes. But somehow Animal Kingdom has gone up in the food chain on charging. They did have a keto breakfast at Satuli Canteen. I did get that. Hello there. So they did have a keto breakfast there. It was steak and egg and vegetable frittata with goat cheese and a spring mix salad with no dressing. I don't know if the no dressing was an accident, but it was about $14 plus $5 for unsweetened iced tea. All in all, not bad. Full review will come, but wasn't bad at all. Let's hope there's not that many people with lightning lanes so we can get moving. The animals should be actually kind of active. The temperature is 75. So since it's not 110 degrees outside, I feel like we'll get some activity with the animals. Normally the earlier safaris are better, or post-rain safaris. Post-rain safaris are really good. Just saying. Explorer's helmet. It could be an explorer's helmet. I know they're the name. I just don't know what it is. To me, it looks like a hard hat. It is hard. It's not like a soft paper hat. So, but it does have the general shape of a hard hat. This is where like my hat knowledge falls on me. I know a lot of names for hats, like the actual names, but this one I need to look up. I haven't worn it in a while because I haven't been to Animal Kingdom as much. Gotta throw it in the rotation more. I do. Also, YouTube's punishing me for being an hour earlier than my normal weekend streams. Ooh, fan! Fan, yay. Yay, fan. Bye, fan. Sad. Bye, fan. Sad. I'm all... Alright, I think I can probably... Let's see, what do we got? 65%.
I've only done 9.
I know you're here, JT. Alright, so little quick review because I haven't actually talked about this. So, this is the Explorer grip. It's an optional $70 or $80 for an Ace Pro 2. I will say it gives it a little bit more of a classic point and shoot feel. Listen to click. Clicky, clicky, clicky. So it's actually to help with photography for this. So the 50 megapixel pictures that come out of this are pretty good, to be honest. It is a fixed focal length. That's the one issue. But I'll throw some of them up on my community posts. I'm going to start doing more pictures with this while out and about. So, but I do like the little handle. And it all comes off. You just unscrew that. But, yeah. And then it actually adds the cold shoe mount. So, and some protection in case I drop it. It is connected, so I won't. All in all, I give it a nice worthy purchase. If you have this camera, then I think it's worth it.
You found a leaf on the ground in the jungle?
I'm just saying, I do think it's worth it. I also have 2 mics on me right now. See, there's my little mic Air for the camera and the mic for the stream. I'm using way too much stuff, but it's all small, so it's okay. I wish it was like a dual transmitter, so I could just use one mic on 2 devices. Just saying. But so far that did not work or happen. I'm gonna get some tree views for a second. Trees! Trees! Trees. Elephant. Jumbo. Jumbo, everybody. Asante-san, a squash banana. Dee, 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 dee.
It is not necessary to form a single file line. If you are traveling with a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded until you reach our shoulder button.
We will be quiet for the tram ride though.
Please have this person lead your party.
This is actually like the spiritual successor to the movie ride, if you think about it. This is the closest thing to the movie ride now. It's the animal ride, but it's the closest thing. And there used to be audience participation, kinda, when they had Little Red. Guys don't remember Red? Little elephant when they had the anti-poaching storyline back when it opened? Now it's like 7. No, don't remember it. You don't remember? Okay, so way back when when Safari first opened up, there was an active storyline of anti-poaching. Right? Now they got rid of that because some people saw it too dark, because it was kind of like a Disney movie where the mother happened to pass on. So they thought it was too dark, so they could have removed that story element around 2000, I think. But that's basically what it was. So you'd have Little Red, which is actually like the little elephant at the end, and you'd like speed out of a bridge that was quote unquote falling and stuff like that. But that was a simple thing, and it was a nice little element. But that's what I'm saying, it's kind of like the movie ride, where you had a storyline of the ride. Now it's just a storyline of the story. No storyline. What's up, Gary Benjosen with Worthington? Well, apparently it's been about at least...
It only cost me $3 at the store.
We're about... I don't know how many more switchbacks. You see. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Ooh.
I'm done. Stop. I told you to stop cutting in front of people and stop stepping on the rock.
Hello.
Twist an ankle and you gotta correct.
I can't say anything. I used to play Game Boys on the lines when I was here. I'd have an Indiana Jones fanny pack filled with toys and games to play on the lines, so I can't say anything. It's a good concept, though. I was one of those kids when I was young that I believed everything. Like, I thoroughly thought that Brer Rabbit was real. Like around 5.
That's the leaf I'd want to be left on the ground or in the tree.
I mean, you ever realize how close you are right here? Look, it's right there. There's the cars. It's right there.
If I was a sad leaf, I'd want to be left on the ground because I'm sad. I wouldn't want
Oh, I feel water. That is no bueno. It is now raining. Hopefully this hat is somewhat rainproof. But we are starting to get a little bit of a mist and drizzle right now. And at least the hat is covering the mic.
If I was a leaf and you'd squish me, I don't think.
But it's a light drizzle, so it's not that bad.
You just throw me out.
And now we are covered.
Oh. Well, I guess that's something.
So timing. The bad parts of September and October in Florida. Rain and hurricanes. November 1st cannot get here quick enough. Oh. That's the one bad problem. But what can you do?
In their natural habitat can be one of the most rewarding and memorable experiences of your life. But to see animals in their natural surroundings, you must be alert and keep your eyes open. It could be anywhere. When the weather is hot, look in the shady places where you may find them.
At least it's not
When
hot.
the weather is colder, you may find them on the open grassy plains, soaking up the warm rays of the sun. Many animals are colored and shaded to blend into the environment.
I think there should be peacocks out there, but I do not see the peacocks. There are no peacocks.
The lion is colored like the most frogs that walk to the edge. Even the giraffe is captured like the shadows that fall on the trees when they browse. If you see an
There was a lion on the TV and then you were to find him, but you weren't paying attention.
shouting and making loud noises won't strike and disturb them. keep your eyes on your children. And for your own safety, open your seats at all times. And keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the vehicle. Our trucks do not stop very often, and the road can be quite rough and bumpy with heavy brush on both sides. This can also make photography difficult, so you may want to take your pictures when your truck is moving slowly or stopped. Every year, try to enjoy your safari with your own eyes and bring the family and friends who are on the safari. Stay
Do you want to go with that thing?
As you pass by the Safa River near the Hippo Reserve, you may notice some of our more adventurous guests exploring on foot. This is just one part of the Wow! A privately guided 3-hour bushwalk through the Safa River valley that gets you even closer to the animals in their natural habitat.
Oh, they're advertising the $250 trek.
Here,
He was just like, but what if they
space on the trek is limited, so be certain to book your adventure in advance.
That's okay. Chinese bamboo is very strong. She saw Rush Hour for the first time the other day too. Rush Hour
As the
2.
sun sets, the savanna is
The
dark.
second one's the second one and the third
All
one.
year round, many new things to see and even more good things to hear.
such a vibe. In the car, she's singing Mariah Carey. And
A nighttime safari is very
The second one is my
Do they even have hyenas? I know they have
I think I know like every line.
wild dogs, but I don't think they have hyenas.
we passed him, so you're not with us anymore.
Japo everyone, or as we say in my South African hometown, Sally Banandi. I am Zinhle
Sally Banandi?
and I'm here to walk you
Sally Banandi?
Wildlife Reserve, one of the largest tourist communities.
Sally Banandi sounds like a cold cut. I'm just gonna say it. It's like
There's animals right there.
kind of sounds like a cold cut. No offense.
Big birds.
Jack was looking at all the birds as we were walking in. I'm like, we have those
Birds.
birds at home. Let's go. Get off. Why are we up here?
Trains.
We told you to climb on that. We told you to climb on that.
Feeding time.
We have those birds at home. They're at the zoo with the flamingos. And Jack's like, oh yeah. Yo, look at those birds over there. Those birds. Little mohawks on their head.
I shot the sun, the shots coming in, the dee 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 dee. I wonder if they taste like chicken. That should not be my first thought.
Send me that picture of that kid's shirt.
That should not be my first thought.
We're going to night safari, then we will see coyotes.
I don't know what my first thought was. I wonder if they taste like chicken. That's not a good first thought. I apologize. Oh, it knows to poop in there? What? Sorry. But like it knew to go down the little thing to go to the bathroom. They're trained well.
Not eat it.
Just saying.
I will choose it when I eat it.
We gotta eat it, otherwise.
Alright, so we got 10 of you in here. Please smash that like button. If you're new, just popping in. It's home, Zort. We have the Rogue Attraction. We are here at the Kilimanjaro Safaris, Kilimanjaro. We're about halfway. Zebra. Zebras. Yes, zebras. So we're at the point where Lightning Lane joins up. So we have gone far.
We're gonna go look for him.
Kimosabis. I don't know how much of the vehicles there are running right now. That's the other thing I do not know.
Lions can sleep up to 10 hours a day and are mostly active at night. 20 hours, I thought it was 10.
So, do you think we'll see lions if it's raining? I kind of feel like we might.
Yeah.
The other problem is the Dawa bar here. BRE? BRB? BRE. I'm not sure what BRE means. Bear rabbits are real?
I asked Dad, I was like, I was trying to walk with the boys so we can catch up because Mom's like,
Hippopotami. Hippopotamus? Hippopotami.
dragging. I'm like, Dad, can you pick up Eagles?
Otherwise known as big dog. I'm sorry, you can't tell me you see a thing of a hippo and you don't think like a bulldog in full.
I'm sure you can get it.
Okay, rain is now consistent. That's lovely. Disney has him locked up in a cage. Yeah, he is in Tokyo Disney, stuck. That's what happened. Brer Rabbit is stuck in Tokyo Disney. That's what it is. He's stuck in Tokyo Disney. I still have to change Zord's batteries. Sadly. Also, Google, you lied to me. The rain did not start in 9 minutes. It started. Is a cast member's job there to throw out garbage? Alright. So I think we'll see a hippopotamus. I must say that. Because of the weather. And my beard is, the humidity hasn't begun to affect my beard. It's starting to spread. I did trim it, but it's now starting to spread because of the humidity. I apologize. I'm sorry. Look, see? I wonder if you can buy one of those used. Like, I want to have the wait time was 30 minutes. I think we got on here 9:10. Started the stream walking over. Later, JT. Have a good day, man. Bye-bye. Later, JT.
30 minutes. 30 minutes after.
Well, lanes, please continue on down
Thank
to
you.
all the available space. I only ask you something. We have a stroller. All my friends with strollers, please make sure they are unloaded.
Hello everyone, we are almost ready to walk through the parks.
I like the little, oh, we are almost there. You can't see it. You cannot see it.
If someone in your party is traveling in a mobility device,
Alright, it didn't get grainy as much as I thought it would. It didn't. Thought it would get grainier.
Please note that it is divided into two distinct zones.
Oh, did?
Is where you stand just before the border. Zone 2 is immediately behind it. As you move up into Zone 2, please note the four
Almost there,
sections
folks.
in each row of the zone.
Almost there. We're almost there. Yay. Other goal is to see what the Zootopia characters are after this, I believe. I feel like. Hopefully this is a short little spritz of rain, not a consistent rain. Not consistent. Depending, we may have to de-mic. Just giving you guys a heads up. Just saying.
Securely store any personal items. If you are like Safari, once again, have a wonderful safari. And as we say in Halapi,
Not right now, but over here.
Almost there.
How many right here?
10. I guess left.
How's that pickle, queen?
Wait, Tyler, why'd you do
I don't know.
Does it matter?
There's no difference.
Yeah, there's no difference.
Come over here.
I don't know what happened there. I can tell the heat's starting to get to some people. Just kind of stay away from quiet. That's the general gist. Oh, I'm glad I did eat something. I smell fruit. Yeah, I smell like either it's like a juicy fruit gum or something, but I smell fruit. But I'm being honest. I smell juicy fruit. I don't think Disney has a sense they smell spray here. You may want to be towards the back more so than the front. You do miss some stuff if you're in the front. You'll have more time looking at things. Six. Alright, commentary is going to go away for now while we're on this to make sure everyone has an equal experience. So, comments will continue once the safari is finished. And hopefully I don't lose signal on the safari. But yeah. We are on the bad side. That's okay. We are on the side without as much stuff. But alright, let's see if the mic. Alright, microphone connected. Again, dual work. Can always has to be dual work. Sadly. Also doing a full test of the more water resistant bag. So this is fully water. Other bag is normal bag. This was a test today. I thought it was more Animal Kingdom vibey.
Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip,
Alright. Gave them their
Extend your right hand to the chakra as the arch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Those doors will slide to the flips. And then we'll be on our way. Thank you. Here in Robbie, everybody, we like to see 28 to be Swahili 4. Let's go. Jamba, everybody, good morning and welcome aboard Kilimanjaro Safaris. As we do get ready to head out into the resort here in just a few moments, we do some pretty important safety announcements and reminders we need to go over. Please make sure everybody is keeping their hands, arms, feet, and legs into this truck at all times, remaining fully and completely seated for the duration of our journey. The littles are going to welcome to sit on an adult's lap. That way everybody does have just a bit of a better viewpoint. But the terrain here can get pretty rough and bumpy, so no musical chairs, no hot potato, definitely no aisle or bench surfing. This is again for everybody's safety, but including the safety of the animals too. Once we do get the final green light from the warden, we're going to get started in the Anturi Forest, but most importantly, we are headed into these animals' homes and their environments. It's completely okay to be excited to see these animals for the very first time or even the 1,000th time, but it's also just as important we do make sure we keep our voices to a very low volume. Any loud or sudden noises such as whistling, clapping, shouting, yelling out at the animals may spook and scare them, turn them coming a bit closer to the truck. Whole point of safari is to get a good look at these animals, so we should be keeping our voices down to a minimum to make sure we do get a good look at them. Now, the Anturi Forest is going to be home to more shy and very solitary animals, as well as others that do typically use their coat patterns as camouflage. So these animals are very good at keeping to themselves, while also being great masters of games of hide and go seek. One thing we can do is try to take a look up on hills, behind trees, other thicker foliage, such as bamboo clusters, see what you will find. I did see just a bit of movement from a bongo here to our left-hand side. This coppery brown-colored antelope here is known as the ghost of the forest. Thick vertical white stripes along the side of its coat help them blend into trees, brush, and shade very, very easily. On our right-hand side, chestnut brown animals and white striped legs. This happens to be the okapi. Now, okapi look like they are closely related to a zebra because of their striped legs, but they're actually going to be related to the giraffe. They have almost the exact same head and neck structure, as well as similar prehensile tongue. Left-hand side as well, we do have a herd of greater kudu. These later tan-tailed antelope with the very big ears on top of their head. The greater kudu, they actually are sitting down, but once they do reach full maturity, they're actually one of the tallest residents here in the forest. They'll stand about 55 to 60 inches from hoof to shoulder. That was a herd of female greater kudu there. They do not sport any horns. Male greater kudu horns are about 6 feet tall, very top of their head. They can also be very, very spirally in shape. Coming up here along the left-hand side as well, just across the creek here, kind of near some of this broken down tree foliage, happens to be a black rhino. Now, black rhinos are very solitary animals. The only reason you would see multiple living together if it's during mating season or because they mom and their calf. They do weigh about 3,000 pounds, which makes them the smallest type of African rhino. Right-hand side, very tall black white bird there. That is a saddle-billed stork. They're about 5 feet tall, have almost a 9-foot wingspan. These saddle-billed storks are going to be considered a solitary animal, but once they do find their mate and partner, they're stuck with them for the remainder of their years. Looks like we have found that second saddle-billed stork that does live here in the forest, but a few more branches for that nest they might be crafting. Now, this does happen to be the male. You can easily identify the two because of the color of their eye. He's got more of that chocolate brown colored iris, which is got a bright yellow colored eye. I briefly mentioned how the black rhino are the smallest type of African rhino. You might see another just a bit later on, though all species rhinoceros are very critically endangered creatures, and that is due to the horns and the very tip of their noses. When poachers begin poaching for the rhino's horns, they believe it's made this incredibly rare substance that has special healing or what are also called medicinal powers on the inside. Turns out, though, their horns is actually made up of keratin. That's the exact same stuff our own fingernails and our hair is made out of. This is why things such as conservation, education, awareness, and research are always so very, very important. We want to make sure we're always spreading the correct information to the world to protect these animals as much as we possibly can. Now, we have made our way towards the top of the Sabi River, which is home to the reserve's more aquatic types of animals. Of course, we can find them within the water, as that is one of their most favorite places to be. But a lot of the time, we can also find them out and about along the shore. kind of moving about, searching for some food. Looks like there is already a pretty large group or colony of paintback pelicans. Now, the paintback pelicans will pretty much get their name from the pink patch of skin hides underneath their wings, along their spine, and their back. This patch of skin is known for becoming more brighter, very vibrant during mating season, pretty much as if they were blushing. Wingspan grows to be about 9 feet in length, just like those animal storks. Breaking down a bit of the surface of the water here to our left-hand side, we do have a group of what is called a bloat of Nile hippopotamus. Now, Nile hippopotamus are capable of holding their breath fully submerged in the water for several minutes at a time. Hanging out in the water, though, during the daytime does help protect their sensitive skin. Hippos are nocturnal creatures, so they'll be very active throughout the nighttime. During the daytime, they can be sleeping along the surface of the water like we've seen there. They also have the ability to sink themselves down to the bottom of the river and sleep along the sandier bottom there. When it's time for them to take a breath, instead of waking up, their body subconsciously rises to the surface, takes a breath, and then sinks right back down. Hippos are considered Africa's most territorial creature. They do not like when other animals impede on their area, so we'll proceed with just a hair more caution as we do make our way through the rest of the river. But looks like along the river may start to dry up, and we're going to find a few Nile crocodiles. The Nile crocodiles happen to be Africa's largest type of crocodilian species. They weigh about 15 to 20 feet in length, weighing almost 500 pounds on average. Sit down, please. Now, crocodile are known for having one of the most powerful jaws or bites known to mankind. They can pretty much cut through anything. They will, however, use this bite for good if there's any danger nearby. The adult crocodiles scoop up any of the young or unhatched eggs into their mouth. This has the opportunity to perfectly incubate them there, making sure they are able to stay very nice and well protected. Now, looks like the trees are going to slowly open up around us. This is quite the telltale sign we're headed straight for the wide open plains of the African savanna. Now, as we do make our way down towards this larger grassland, we're going to be passing something that is pretty important to the animal's ecosystem and lifestyle. It might not look like it, but inside this very leafless, kind of upside-down-ish looking tree there on our right-hand side, thousands of gallons of water that all the animals will have easy access to during warmer summer months, but definitely during drought times when water is very hard to obtain. This tree is called a baobab tree, but also referred to as the tree of life. Only time you might find baobab trees sprouting any greenery and leaves happens to be throughout rain and monsoon season. It only occurs about 2 to 3 months out of the year. Now, just folks, again, a friendly reminder as we do make our way here into the savanna. These are the animals' homes and their environments. Here in the savanna, they do have the opportunity to come more close to the track than we have seen it before. So again, just please make sure we are keeping our voices to a very minimal volume. We don't want to scare any of those animals that get a little closer to the truck. But to our human eyes, the savanna is a lot of this wide open terrain where they can pretty much roam for miles and miles and miles. Large highway systems. Most of these animals can also travel alongside one another, living in perfect harmony. That is, of course, though, with the exception of a few. Most of them are going to live in very large groups known as herds, but some, like the paintback pelicans and the hippos, will have very specific herd and collection names. Over the hedges here on our left-hand side, kind of resting inside the rock alcove or den, we do have a pack of African painted dogs. The African painted dogs are considered Savannah's most successful hunter. Do you know how they live and hunt within their pack-like mentality? They can outrun their prey by well over 3 miles or even with exhaustion. And again, African painted dogs, folks, not a hyena, going to be most closely related to any domestic dog you might have at home, just like their name does. Left-hand side, we do have a group of sable antelope. These reddish-brown colored antelope with a C-shaped horns on top of their head. Each of these horns is curved towards their spine on their back and actually protection and defense mechanism. Helps ward off against any natural predators, such as those African painted dogs. To our right-hand side, we do have a group of what is called a dazzle of Hartsman Mountain zebra. Now, the reason a group of zebras is called a dazzle is because when they do run in a very collective motion, their stripe pattern not only creates just a bit of a haze or a dazzle for human eyes, but as well as for any predatorial eyes as well. Please make sure everybody is again remaining fully and completely seated for me, folks. Everybody needs to have a seat on a bench or within a lap, please. Hartsman Mountain zebras are about 4.5 feet tall. They are the smallest type of zebra. They are pretty mighty as they can climb on mountains and rougher terrain. They do have a small hoofprint that can fit into those little nooks and crannies. The animal here here on the Santa called a grazer, which basically means they're going to act as a lawnmower. This one here on our right hand side, as it's slowly migrating, is munching with the grass as it's kind of moving about. Just like they're called the lawnmower, some animals, such as the giraffe, they are called the tree trimmers. Giraffe live about 19 to 21 hours a day. Do you know how much food, very thick vegetation, foliage, moss, bark, fruit, the giraffe are able to eat all the plants here on the savanna in pretty much one day, has earned their nickname as the tree trimmers. Now, also, of course, they are one of the world's tallest residents too, so they can reach a lot higher and more untouched vegetation than most animals here on the Santa could reach on their own. A group of giraffe is referred to as a tower of giraffe. They do get this name because of their extreme height. They'll stand about 15 to 20 feet tall. Newborn calf, already 6 feet at birth. Those calves have the natural instinct to stand, walk, and run all over the first hour.
Someone wanted dinner first.
Eland here as well. Elands happen to be one of the largest ants. They'll stand about 6 feet from hoof to shoulder, well over
Circle of life.
2,000 pounds. They have a quick ability to jump about 6 to 8 feet straight up into the air and stand still position. To our right-hand side, we do have a herd of wildebeest, very migratory creatures who love to travel. Once a year, about 1.5 million wildebeest will come together to travel 1,000 miles across the plains of the Savannah. During that journey and throughout drought season, wildebeest do have the ability to go multiple days to almost a week or so without water. Their body is completely meant to sustain that period of time without hydration, but us as humans are not. Again, folks, I will ask one last final time. We need to make sure everybody is remaining fully and completely seated. This is not a live-action remake of The Lion King. Everybody's got to remain seated at all times. Up ahead, there is an incredibly large, broken-down tree. It's a very good indicator that something large and something strong has been here recently. I'm going to take a well-educated guess and go with an African elephant. African elephants are known as one of the Savannah's bulldozers, as they can easily kick down trees, wrap their trunks around them, breaking them right in half, will expose a lot of the food and the nutrients on the inside. It looks like our good luck is going to continue to pay off because I do see a bit of movement from an elephant just up ahead. African elephants are easily identifiable from other species of elephant based on the larger shape of their ears. When an African elephant's ear is fanned all the way out, it kind of resembles the continent of Africa. Not necessarily how they got their name, just the easiest way to identify them. Left-hand side looks like there's a troop of mandrill monkeys. Mandrills are one of the largest and most colorful type of monkey found pretty much throughout the entire globe. Females are about 20 to 25 pounds. Males are a lot larger at about 90 to 100 pounds. So the ones in the troop that you saw roaming around there, those are the females. African elephants are an animal we call a pachyderm. This is a Greek word and it means very thick skin. At some places on their body, their skin is about 2 inches deep, but it can get pretty sensitive from time to time, so to help protect it during the warmer summer days, elephants can be seen picking up sand or dirt into their trunk, tossing it along their back and neck. Top their head, this will act as an actual sunscreen and moisturizer.
Right?
Just like an okapi, black rhino, as well as a giraffe, the elephants do rely on prehensile muscles. The type of muscle their trunks are made of, but there are well over 95,000 muscles in their trunk alone. Most people are aware of one of the very main dangers that could face elephants within the wild, and that's due to poaching their ivory tusks. However, there is another major human-elephant conflict that stems from the dangerous mining practices of metallic ore called coltan. Coltan is used to enter electronics like radios, tablets, e-readers, laptops, cameras, smartwatches, and cell phones. Currently, the mining practices for the coltan do result in quite a large habitat loss. Pretty much takes the elephants' homes away from them. What us as humans can do is very easy and super duper simple. Instead of just taking our devices, tossing them in the trash, we should be going out and recycling them. Why? With a coltan on the inside, it never goes back, typically rarely ever expires. So by constantly reusing it, this will hopefully decrease the demand for mining in the wild, giving elephants of all shapes and sizes quite the better fit for survival. Looks like we have stumbled towards a matriarchal society, which is a group of female African elephants led by one of the oldest and one of the most wisest females, known as the matriarch. The matriarch is put in charge of this herd because she is pretty much the best memory within the herd. Can take them to good old watering holes and other stomping grounds. Males, though, once they do reach full maturity or just around it, gonna go off and form their own herd called a bachelor troop. They can also remain on their own. Females that will live with their mamas, their sisters, their aunts, their grandmas, maybe their great grandmas. They're pretty much their whole entire life.
Oh, look at her driving to the water.
Coming up on their own private island here to the left-hand side, looks like we've got a group of what is called a flamboyance of greater flamingos. The greater flamingos are considered the lightest color of pink flamingo because when they do hatch from their eggs, their feathers are dark gray. They get a soft, pale pink hue as they become older due to the amount of brine shrimp that they consume. It's a very tiny shrimp that has an oil protein on the inside called beta-carotene. And that is pretty much what's going to help their feathers turn pink from the inside out. This process, however, is not instantaneous. It definitely takes quite some time to complete. And even if they do the mark, their feathers naturally still this very soft pink hue. Greater flamingos will be able to grow about 4.5 feet tall. This actually makes them the tallest type of pink flamingo. Not a big rhyme or reason though as to why they can be seen standing up on one leg. But their mystery is they do have one of the most balanced skeletal structures. So they are able to achieve that equilibrium or balance. Now we have passed through a few red clay and Kobe rocks, making our way directly on into the eastern savanna. It's home to some other very famous animals. But a lot of these animals here in the eastern savanna are going to have the exact same characteristics as the ones back in the interior forest. Now they take up on hills, behind trees, and other very thick foliage. Oh, looks like though here on our right-hand side, kind of near the Valley of Trees, we do have what is called a crash of white rhinos. White rhino are the larger out of the two African species of rhinoceros, about 5,000 to 6,000 pounds. Gonna have more of a wide brim, square-shaped mouth. Now, originally the white rhino they referred to as the white rhino. White is an Afrikaans word spelled W-I-T, and it means wide and square, which is in reference to their mouth. So you can kind of see how the scientists were naming and depicting between the two. Though unfortunately people misheard and mistook that Afrikaans word as white, and that is how they got their names today. I'll say potentially we can find the rest of the crash or herd of white rhino. Those herds can grow to be about a dozen individuals in total. This next animal may be a little bit harder to spot because of where they are laying about, but here along the left-hand side towards the very top of the hill happens to be a group or coalition of cheetahs. Cheetahs have about 2,000 spots along their coats. These spots help them blend into trees, brush, and shade very, very easily, which allows them to become great masters of camouflage. It's quite the advantage in the wild considering cheetahs are going to hunt during the daytime. Yes, large predators can be seen hunting throughout the nighttime, but the cheetahs, to avoid this since the amount of competition and skill, typically do hunt during the daytime. Helps they can pretty much outrun their prey, so they're at a top speed of almost 60 miles an hour in just about 3 seconds. They will run this fast with what is known as their semi-retractable claws. Pretty much means the cheetah's claws are out all the time at 24/7. Helps them dig into the ground, have a bit better traction and agility. Looks like we'll get a secondary look at that crash of white rhino here along our right hand. So about 2 more laying there. You can kind of notice their coats are covered in a lot of that rust-colored substance. Well, it's actually just mud. They do have very sensitive skin, just like a hippo or an elephant, but instead of using sand or water, they rely on the use of mud. The competition and school that a cheetah is most likely going to want to avoid is in fact a pride of lions. Lions will sleep and rest about 16 to 20 hours a day to build up all their energy and their stamina. So whenever they are ready to go hunting throughout the nighttime to perform their duties, they are able to stay completely nice and well rested. Lioness, they're the main hunters in different prides and pairs. Males basically stay back in the habitat, so they keep a watchful eye on their home. The rest of the pride make sure nothing or nobody becomes endangered.
That was like one of her words, but yeah, she can all say it.
On the right hand side happens to be two ostriches. Now ostriches are one of the world's largest birds. They'll stand about 6.5 to 9 feet tall, about 300 pounds. They do have wings on the side of their body, but these wings are used for balance and guidance. No flying for the ostriches. They will run about 43 miles an hour. They do produce a pretty large egg. Happens to be a group of them here along our left or right hand side, excuse me. About 5 to 6 of those yellow cream colored eggs. They're about 3 pounds, almost the weight of 2 dozen chicken eggs. But together these eggs are so incredibly strong that a fully grown ostrich can stand up on top of these eggs, rotate them around, and they will not crack under the pressure. It is a very mighty egg for quite the mighty bird. Our time as Santa has come to a close. We're going to make our way into Magadi Glen, which is where the wardens are stationed. Wardens here keep a pretty watchful eye on the happenings, as well as conducting a bit of their own conservation education and research. But the warden is typically going to be kept nice and well company by one of the cutest and one of the most adorable animals along the Happy Wildlife Reserve. And that is a herd of Nigerian dwarf goats. The Nigerian dwarf goats are a very small dairy goat from Western Africa, so they do only grow to be about 3 feet tall. Despite their smaller size, they do play pretty large and a very important role in keeping this symbiotic, what is known as a mutual relationship between animals and humans. The milk they produce is incredibly rich in nutrients. It's super sweet tasting for us. Local farmers and villagers will gather this milk up, dispense at their neighboring areas, while in return, found to keep them incredibly nice and well protected. Here along the Harambe Wildlife Reserve throughout Disney's Animal Kingdom, the rest of the Walt Disney World Resort, one of our main goals is to help protect and serve the animals here on the property, those in the wild, but what is known as the Disney Conservation Fund. It is used for a lot of things such as rehabilitation of sick and injured animals, back out to their natural living habitats, conservation education about critically endangered near threat species of animal, habitat cleanups, as well as reduce human interference. Now, we've actually all contributed today by simply just getting onto the truck, visiting the reserve, and learning about any and all of these animals. One way that we can continue to help protect them is within our own everyday lives, by simply reducing, reusing, and recycling things like paper, plastic, aluminum, those electronic devices as well. Making sure that these recyclable materials will end up in the park's disposable areas and not out into the wild, where it is incredibly harmful to the animals that live there. Us as humans, we have the perfect opportunity to be these animals' largest supporters and pretty much any of their greatest advocates, rather than some of their biggest enemies. Now, folks, unfortunately for us, we have made our way back towards the outskirts of the village, which means our journey will be coming to a close pretty quickly. Please check those rows around you from the floorboards to the benches. Make sure you have all your personal belongings you brought on board with you. Things like keys, wallets, cell phones, hats, sunglasses, purses, magic bands, mini ears, as well as everybody. I do not want you to leave anything or anybody behind. This is an incredibly long trek back to Africa if you happen to forget anything. The folks here in Harambe, we do not like to say goodbye. It is far too sad and way too final. What we will say instead is Kwaheri. Kwaheri means to go well and to go wild. So Kwaheri, everyone. Maybe you got to see a favorite animal out there. Maybe learn something new you might have known before. All our hands at the truck, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors will slide right past open. So watch your step when you leave the truck. Go well, go wild, and always try to get it.
At least the rain stopped.
All I see is lines, and I saw lines, so I'm happy.
So at least the rain stopped. Oh, the gorillas are active. Are they? What's going on there? Thing just like ran off into the maybe they're.
Thank you very much.
You won't get to do this.
How do? They are all Oh, they set the food up there, that's why. Okay. That makes sense.
She's very conservative.
So in this group, there are two silverback males. They're both 34 years old. Okay. There's two juvenile males. They're both 11 years old. Okay. It's a bachelor group. If y'all want to see the family, you go into Gorilla Falls. You'll be on the other side of that hill. So that's where you can see the moms and the boys. This is just a little tiny piece. They don't come over here all the time. Sometimes I'll be over here for an hour and never see a gorilla. Yep. Yeah, it's not very frequent. Did you have a question? What's that? Right now there's one right there, but I don't know where the other ones are because they're on the other side of the hill. We call this their backyard. They can go over the other side, and the other side is a lot bigger. But if you want to go over there, you go up this hill, and you'll see on the right Gorilla Falls, and you'll be over there.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. All right, I think we'll head over to Everest because I think it's
Look at the dude up there. Just chilling, having his breakfast, having a little brekkie. Dude's like, I got my little bit of bamboo, gonna eat some. Sitting on his little throne there. Got a little privacy while he's munching. Seems pretty happy. Oh, he sees me. He's staring at us. He's staring. He's like, what's he doing? Why is he watching me eat? This ain't a mukbang.
It's in the frame. So we'll see if we can learn how to get Oh, perfect.
Normally you don't see the gorillas that active. They were very energetic right then. So that was kind of nice to see. And the rain's kind of stopped a little bit. So that's a good thing too. Kind of got out of the rain a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm crossing over from Hungary to Asia.
You know what I mean? We're at 10:10. I don't know when I saw a gorilla act that way at Disney. One time during a live stream, I did see a gorilla like climb up the tree. I did see that.
Okay, seriously, what do
So, also we are at 36% battery. So while the service is better, the battery drain is worse. We got 10 of you in here now. Anyone new, please consider subscribing. Also smashing that like button. I know a lot of you watch on TV. I do know that. A lot of you do watch on television. Go check out what's in Zwanny Trading. Zwanny. Not Zwanny. Zwanny Trading. Let's go check out what's in Zwanny Trading. It's one of the larger gift stores in the area. Oh, there is a shirt now that says Jumbo. Two of them. Jumbo and Jumbo. I appreciate. Nice little trucker cap. Disney could use more flat brims. Methinks. Nope. Anyone remember Karate Kid? No one? No one remembers the Karate Kid? Just saying. No one remembers Karate Kid. I'm the only one. $60 for Safari vest. Okay. I do like the elephant. Hey, look. Alright. That's kind of cool. Kind of digging the elephant. With no price listed at all. Nothing like that. Okay. What are the smaller ones listed at? $20 for the smaller one. I don't know what the elephant's price would be. They have a white elephant and a black elephant. Black elephant has a price tag. Black elephant is $40. So $40 for the elephants. $20 for the smaller ones. I do think the elephant is cool though. I do like the elephant. Elephant is cool, elephant is wise. Don't forget you got your little walking sticks. I did do Dinosaur. I got a 360 of it earlier before I started the stream. That attraction is a bit much for the stream in terms of bounciness, I would have to say. So that's why I did record it before. So I'll have that up for you guys tomorrow or Monday. It did come out a lot better this time with the new lens guard. I do like the change in color, but don't like the change in price. Can we get these back to $50 like they were in like the 1990s? Just saying. I like the giraffe ones, and I also got the Jurassic Park reference. I did get the Jurassic Park reference. It is $30 for the... It's a very light wood, by the way. You can like bend it a little bit. Oh, humidity is starting to hit. The humidity is starting to hit. That is true. The humidity is starting to hit. That is what's happening right now. It looks like they're gonna start. Hello. Hello. Looks like they're gonna get ready to restart. They're squeegeeing out the water from their equipment. Now I'm missing my sunglasses. All right. So the question is, where is... I wanted to see where the Zootopia characters are. I think they have to be where the new show is going. So we're gonna go straight and look for see if Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps are here. I think they're here now. I could be wrong. And how you doing, Westy? Temperature still hasn't gone up that much. 78 degrees. It's definitely humid. It's definitely feel like it might rain again. Everest over there looking like it's holding back the sky, the clouds. Definitely feels that way. That's where the your Potter wands are made. Okay, there's a line of people to the left here. The only thing I can think of is that's where the character meet is. Because I don't know why there would be that long of a line of people. So that's my assumption. Sorry? Unless they're all here to look at monkeys. Oh, no, they're all here to look at monkeys. Okay. I give props. They're actually looking at animals. I give props to those people for actually looking at animals. So, I'll give them that. So there is a photo pass area. I feel like I'm gonna ask the guest experience team. Maybe they might know. I didn't look up this fact. I don't come to Animal Kingdom super often, so I will ask the question and see. Hi, I'm curious. Are Nick and Judy like the Zootopia people here now, or is that not yet?
They aren't meeting with us quite yet.
Okay.
I want to say that it will be a little bit later this month, maybe.
Okay.
I haven't really heard much of a date.
Because I know that I saw like official posts of them in their outfits from the new movie. Yeah. That's why I thought, oh, are they here yet?
I think that they stopped by to let us know they're on their way.
Okay.
They must have some stuff to do in Zootopia, probably paperwork.
Okay.
They come over here.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. So, no, none of the Zootopia characters are here yet. That's on me. I saw the pictures and didn't really read. I saw a picture of them. Didn't really read because I thought it would be in time, I guess, to promote the movie. They're probably going to do it. That makes more sense, I guess. Timing it to promote the new movie. My bad. I hear music. I hear like a show or something. It might be doing the bird show. Or one of the show things. Just that I hear music. I just saw something fly around.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're right. Excuse me.
Sorry. Go look for the store. Store time. We could try and do Navi River Journey. See if it's... Oh my god, it looks like a Roo. It's a pug, but it looks like a Roo. I think they removed... Yes, they did remove pretty much all of the Avatar merch from here. So like, nah, you can't get it here. We're just gonna put Sorcerer Mickey stuff randomly in. That does seem odd. Am I wrong? Like, okay, we're gonna put Sorcerer Mickey. This is like, okay, I can understand Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that. But like, is it just like they want people to go all the way back to Pandora. I feel like that's the case. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. There's my hat. For the rest of your days. Generic toys, I see. And people are already walking around with beers. Alright, we'll check out the other store too, on the other side. But yeah, they purged all of the Pandora stuff. I thought there'd be some. Let's check the other store, because we haven't checked.
What I was thinking is that sometimes
Photo pads are coming back out now that the weather cleared up. So this should be the home goods mostly. So we got the Halloween, full Halloween stuff here. Oh, they still have the little bear. All right, so they changed the Oogie Boogie hat to make it a trucker hat with the ghost thing compared to what it was last time. Last time it was just a regular baseball hat. Now it's more of a character one. I think that's a decent move, having it be a character hat. Do appreciate some of the generics. Oh, it's furry. It's furry. All right, so I am waiting for Demon Guy, Terrabog, but I do like the Hades. We saw this at Hollywood Studios too, but I do like the Hades. But I'm waiting for Demon Guy. Demon Guy. I feel like there's a lot less merch in here than there used to be. Is that a chicken head? That's a chicken head. You can really chicken. We're gonna have to try on a chicken head. Like I don't know. Not really a character I feel like trying a head on for. I don't know. It's also very humid. So I think I will pass on the hey head. It's also like cross-eyed. We're gonna pass. A more generic, like 2 Animal Kingdom shirts. Don't know how I'm feeling. The cup section. Corksicles. Starbucksies. No Stanleys. Interesting. We have the pin area and magic bands. I know there's pin people amongst you. I don't think there's any new drops though. To my knowledge. Mickey and Friends, Princesses, 25th anniversary Disney pins, theme parks and resorts, Halloween. Vader gets a holiday symbol. Oh, it's a candy bucket. It's a Vader lantern. That's what that is.
I don't know, guys. No, I've seen them.
I feel like, why is that in here? I feel like they don't have enough properties with animals that they're just throwing stuff in. Don't tell me Christmas. Oh, not Christmas yet. Good. Just Mickey Mouse. I thought we were going to see Christmas merch already. Like, come on. I know it's on the DisneyStore.com. Or, yeah, DisneyStore.com. I no longer shop Disney. I know it's on the DisneyStore.com, but we do not need to have it here already. Oh, wait. They have the fluffy ears. Do they have the fluffy hat? I'm not seeing the fluffy hat. Okay, so they just have the ears right now. I know that we have like the Mickey Mouse fluffy bucket hat now at World of Disney, but they do not have it here yet. At least I don't see it. We should look at one more spot. Because they have the ears. They have like the girl ears, not the bucket hat. So I feel like you would have seen it if it was here. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that. And this is all toys. We've gone to the toy section. There is going to be a Tron Stitch. Maybe it's a walking stick the gorilla is crafting. It could be it. That could be it. I didn't think about that, Westy. Oh. Timing. Look. It's Doug with a little bit of a damp skin and Kevin. Kevin and me share like the same eye pattern and face shape. We do. We both have like the sunken in eyes. I can't tell if this is smoke, mist, or what's going on right now. To me, it's just very overcast and gray. That's what it feels like. Overcast and gray right now. Try it on. Hey, the Grand Duke. You want me to go back and try it on? We can do that. I can go back and try it on. Y'all want me to try it on? Chat was a little bit behind. My bad. I will go try it on. We will go try it on. Y'all waited until I was out. Chat's a little slow sometimes now on Streamlabs. It happens, but it's a little slow. I'll have to say that. Is the McFly supposed to be a Back to the Future reference? I guess. We are working over. Going back to Cali. We're going. Do you like the copper? Okay. We are back in. We will try on. Alright. So we have to hold the mic up so y'all can hear me a little bit.
Oh, this shirt I do like. I don't think how much.
Okay. This is not an easy thing to put on. There. Okay. There we go. You guys happy? Chicken head. I don't know what. It's Hey Hey, right? Is that who it is? It's Hey Hey. This is like This is like the warmest version of a trapper hat you could ever have on. Just letting you know. That thing is like hot. That is a very warm accoutrement. Very warm hat. Okay? Tried it on. Now my head is hot. It's a very hot hat. Just saying. It's back this way. Mickey Mouse Club members. Mickey Mouse Club stuff. Okay, so you have a statue, a jacket.
I love polka dots. Yeah.
All right, well, all right. So this is more 70 years of the Mickey Mouse Club merch. I don't get like the thin tote bag thing. They keep on showing more and more of them and coming up with more and more. I don't get it. Is it supposed to be just like here you can put your poncho in it? If that's the case, okay. But it still seems odd to me. I'm just gonna say that. It still seems odd to me. But I tried on your hat, Gary.
Do you want the pumpkin ones or no? No.
I tried it on. We're about 19% battery, folks. So I do think we will be probably calling it here, my friends. We are at 19% battery. So, stay foolish, everyone. Have a good time in the parks. Looks like it might be drizzling again. So, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye now. Ooh, the humidity is hitting hard. Bye-bye. Sorry. Bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.